Here we go. Um, it's been a great week of wonderful adventures, and I want to create one more with you today, and I want to do it with the help of Martin Gardner. So here we have instructions for the art of creating an adventure. And the important thing is you cannot find it by seeking it. Basically, it is the art of being aware constantly of the dramatic possibilities that are inherent in the ordinary events that surround you. A slight twist, a shifting of a card, taking advantage of an opportunity. Getting a little nervous here for some reason. So let me breathe. Note especially the art of taking advantage of accidents and coincidences, and that's going to be really important. So let's create an adventure. To have an adventure, you kind of need an adventurer, and so let's start with, may I suggest, an unsuspecting librarian who used to be a math teacher who has heard whisperings of a mysterious brain in a box and was at the right place at the right time. But that's a story for a different adventure, so catch me later for that one. All right, so the whisperings in the universe speak of a mysterious source of wisdom, which many have used before. And what we have here actually is a quote from Martin himself, which is, "My files are my number one trade secret. It began in college with 3x5 file cards that I kept in ladies' shoeboxes. When I began to earn some money, I moved the cards into metal file cabinets and started to preserve complete articles and large clippings and correspondence." So, the brain in the box is real. So what you see here is 3 index card filing cabinets that contain a lot of index cards and other things, but a lot of index cards. And so our primary adventurer has now encountered a secondary adventurer, and I want to take you a little bit on his journey. And we're going to start with, why on earth is there a filing cabinet of index cards? All right. So when I started looking through things, the very first thing in the very first drawer that I opened was this. And it is a clipping from an article by Charles Peirce. And in this article, it describes how to do this and also why it might be important. So an indispensable, I'm just going to pull some snippets out of here, and you'll see that some of them are underlined, and that's important for later as well. An indispensable condition to system of any kind is systematic records. Everything worth notice is worth recording, and those records should be made so that they can be readily be arranged, and particularly so that they can be rearranged, arranged in bands and envelopes and in drawers or boxes. After 30 years of systematic study, you have every fact at your fingers. So, Martin started. And what we have, anytime you have an adventure, you're going to encounter things like road signs. So when you're going through an index file, the road signs here are section dividers. So this is just a sampling of some of the topics that are in a very specific drawer, which I very selfishly and sillily chose. So this drawer is from recreational mathematics, specifically. Selfishly, because I love recreational mathematics, and silly because this actually is a drawer from the later days. So early days, it's all index cards, and it's clippings that are attached to 3x5 index cards, and it's very neat and tidy and amazing. And I picked the drawer that was the hardest drawer to start scanning. And it has all sorts of fun adventures that we'll see a few of here, but road signs. So within the drawer, in addition to the index cards, you're going to have clippings from particular articles that Martin would have found interesting or that he used for his research. So I've just have a smattering of things here, but one of them that I want to kind of point out is this one in the middle at the bottom, the squares of the city. So that is the title page of a book. And in the chess section of the recreational mathematics drawer, there is 3 or 4 different sections where he's taken the book apart and put them in the file in a different place. So just a fun note there. I'm going to go quickly. Correspondence, he has letters from both the general public, and also there's correspondence from Don Knuth, Solomon Golem, Percy Diaconus, all in this drawer as well. Some puzzles that I was talking to Jim about earlier, and he said that it was possible that Martin was involved in creating these puzzles. And then there's some cards that have some original ideas on them. My favorite here is actually a quote that, well, it's a title idea for a book, and it's The Voyage of the Bagel. And I'll let you try to guess what section that's in. Just quick, this is the work that I've been doing, creating an index as we go so that we can search it. And then I'm going to go ahead and skip to here, which is every adventurer needs adventuring companions. So earlier we heard that Peirce said that it took 30 years of work to do something like this. It would take at least that to recreate it in digital format, which is my ultimate goal, so that the community can benefit from it now. And so my plea is that you would consider getting in touch with me and becoming a traveling companion on this journey, because I feel like what better way could we honor Martin than to create something that will continue that tradition of sharing information and doing it in a way that's going to be digital and fun and exciting. And here you'll find, this is how you'll get a hold of me if you want to become a partner in that venture. So, thank you.